What the hell does cows and cowboys have to do with a cleaning company?
And oh my god, the cows are coming!
Extract cleaning turns oddly satisfying. Hard floor cleaning provides ASMR as well as rave reviews. All while we're planning for the future and talent searching.
The life of Faith Clean. There's Chloe.
Keep watching to see an unfiltered, real-life look behind closed doors of a UK cleaning company. I'm Lee.
Say hi, Ash. Chloe. Hi.
This is Vapor Clean.
What do
Let's
you do
see
day to day
behind the cleans.
Kitchen extractor clean. As you can see, we've already started. Filter's not in too bad of a shape. I've already foamed the inside of the canopy. It's very hard and to soft grease. As you can tell, it's only a As you can see, clean one side of the canopy. Obviously you can see I haven't cleaned that other side, but you can see the difference just with that line. Shame the lighting is crap. Don't know how you do that. I'm not a tech phobe, sadly. So yeah, one side you can actually see a line in the facing as well. I'll see if you go up there. You can see the difference.
It's Monday, the 22nd of April. We've got a busy week ahead. Officially, the 1st of April is the start of our financial year. So, unbelievably, we're already 3 weeks into that. And we want to make sure we're pushing forward sufficiently enough. Now, customer service have hit target for April in booking wise on Friday. That is absolutely amazing to be doing that. It has been a couple of months since we've been doing that and we have been a little bit short. So the fact we've been able to do that in April is awesome. But we've got some other things that we want to push ahead and get done because we've got some huge growth plans this year. We basically want to grow by, hang on, where are we? 30% this year, which is quite a quick, quite a significant number. But we also want to make sure we do that in a profitable way because revenue is just vanity. Profit is sanity. Simple as that. Because even if you've got profit on the bottom line, it doesn't always transpire into cash in the bank. And if you haven't got cash in the bank, you don't have resilience either. And you can't obviously give the team what they deserve and everything else. So focusing on that this week, really pushing forward, making some changes. So let's get into the office, let's get this done and keep moving forward. The joys of cleaning up after Cowboys, which we seem to be doing quite a lot lately. If you look at this video here, what you'll see is actually it's one of our machines which is running a lot of water out of the bottom of it. It's not supposed to be doing that, in case you were wondering. When it comes to carpet cleaning, you can use a lot of different rubbish chemicals, and the wrong chemicals will put a lot of foam into the carpet as well. This is, like I say, the second time in a couple of weeks that we've had to go out and clean up after a competitor, if you can call them that, has actually already gone in and cleaned the carpets and haven't delivered a good enough result. So we're going in after them. Not only are we then getting a much better result than they can achieve in the first place, but we're drawing the foam out of the customer's carpets, which will actually prevent them soiling up even quicker again. Because the thing is, if you leave soap in the carpets, it will just continue to attract more dirt, and then the carpets will just get dirtier and dirtier. In the process though, the foam can do quite a lot of damage to our machines. So we've got to be really, really careful, which is why Dave sent that over to me just to check what's going on and the right procedure to not only save our machine, but to make sure he is delivering the best result possible. That's why you should never use Cowboys. We're going back to school cleaning here with hard floor cleaning, which is going to provide some oddly satisfying ASMR for all of those that love it. One of the good things about being a technician is you get to see that on a daily basis. As you can see, the floor is a non-slip hard floor and it is very grubby. First of all, we apply the cleaning solution onto the floor and then we simply agitate with this rotary machine. This is working the solution in and moving the soiling around, really getting it to lift to the floor. Standard mopping will not clean these floors. You can actually leave up to 70% of the dirt behind. Then it's time to extract. If you were to mop this up, you wouldn't lift any of it off the tube. This is where it gets really satisfying. Watch how the wand just lifts the dirt and the water away. So the joys of technology, we've got a system that we use for basically the whole contract side of the business. We use it to clock in, clock out, track their tasks and time management and everything. It's a very complex system, very sophisticated, GPS tracked and everything. We were one of the very first to start using it. Unfortunately though, technology is always amazing when it actually works. The last few days is a prime example. It's been on and off working because basically they tried to roll out an update to make it even better and it caused it to break. This happened on late Friday where it caused a few issues over the weekend as well, and then today it's literally crashed completely. They've put a couple of patches in place to hopefully get people through and everything else, and it's just not worked. It's just the joys of technology. So Ashley's dealing with that at the moment. We had a bit of a minor panic a minute ago because it literally, we couldn't get on it at all, which meant we couldn't see any of the shifts that we had scheduled today or for the rest of the week for that matter. But basically it has finally come back on, and now we're screenshotting and putting backup plans in place to make sure it's there. None of the information was lost, but that doesn't help it when people can't see their shifts. So joys. Although we did have one or two people that said that their shifts were in Australia today, which they were kind of looking forward to. Unfortunately, we had to tell them that that wasn't the case. Minor maintenance issue to sort out this morning. We obviously shed loads of cloths, wash and dry them, as we do so much cleaning on sites and on specialist sites. I'm a personal believer that the microfibers are the best way to clean, but also the most economical option as well. So we do a hell of a lot of washing. However, one of the washing machines has gone down with an error, which is usually a blockage. So we're going to pull that out and do that. If you want an actual detailed instruction of how to wash and descale your washing machine to extend its life, click the link above. We've actually done a full how-to video on that because we do it quite a lot. But for now, I'm just going to check the filter because the error that normally comes up is normally just a blockage, because we do get quite a lot of rubbish in the actual cloths that come back, just the little bits and pieces that basically don't rinse out beforehand. And we could go for commercial machines. We've thought about going for commercial machines, and one day we will, but as it stands at the moment, the domestic machines are actually sufficient to a degree, and the commercial are a much bigger investment, both in the setup and everything else. When we start thinking about when we're going over to our new office, or a new office, because that's in the pipeline, just way down the pipeline, we will probably think about that setup and consider that. But as it stands at the moment, domestic is sufficient. So let's just get these done and dusted. Emergency trip out this afternoon. Why? Because I promised the team at McDonald's. Made a bit of a bet with them last week on Thursday, I think it was, that if they could hit over a certain target in sales, then I'd buy them at McDonald's. Sean in particular loves a McDonald's, but I think we're all a little bit of a Mackie D's fan. So yeah, shooting out, gonna get that, treat all the team, and have a nice bite. So it's been interview after interview after interview today. We are interviewing for the marketing position, which is going really well. We've been absolutely inundated with applicants for that role, which is really, really good. Glad to know that we've chosen to go the right route as well, and we're getting a lot of really strong applicants. We're going to be very particular with who we choose, so it's going to be two-stage initial, well, it's going to be multiple stage, but two-stage face-to-face. So we're going to have the initial interview, which we've been doing today, and we've got more going through the week. And then we are going to be looking at a second stage where they present to us what they feel they can do for the company, how they would structure their kind of marketing, and basically a chance to show us their skills and what they're capable of doing. Obviously, we're really, really keen to make sure we get the right person for this, because it means the videos that you're watching are going to be very, well, not very different, but they're going to be in control of the videos that you're going to be watching. So that's really good. We've also had more interviews for the customer service position. We've got some people coming in for trials on that as well, which is really good. So yeah, it's all moving forward in that sense. I'm all done for the day. It is just gone 6 o'clock. I'm going home, and then it's back to it again tomorrow. That's satisfying.
Yeah.
That is satisfying.
It is satisfying. Look at that. Hello.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. That looks like a lump.
It does, mate. Look at that.
Horse's turd.
It's Wednesday, the 24th. I'm in the office, just got in a little bit early. In that mood, I've got to get stuff done today. So I've got a real mindset of exactly what I want to get done, and I want to be ticking lots of things off my to-do list because it makes me feel good. As simple as that, and I want to get some stuff done. We had a really good day yesterday, nice productive day, a bit of a mood boost for the team because we had the reward of just going and getting at McDonald's. We had the leadership team meeting, which was very productive. We made some good movement in that as well and made some plans. We've also made some plans with exactly what we're going to do with Jordan's training. So Jordan has just stepped up into the head technician role. We know we need to work with him, help develop him, and therefore then that will cascade down to the rest of the team and help us keep pushing forward. If you haven't watched that episode, click the link above so you can see that episode where obviously it was announced for Jordan to step up to that role as well. The other good thing that's come out of yesterday is we had interviews for the new customer service position. We actually had, and it's always important to make sure you're looking for talent when you're in business. So it doesn't matter whether you've got an open position or not. We want to make sure that we're always keeping our eye open for talent. And in fairness, if I find someone that we think will work within the business, we'll try and find or we'll make room for them to get them in. And we actually have found someone that was working at one of our customers, and we were basically doing lots of repeat work with them and everything else. Danny had built up a really good relationship with them as well. Then it transpired that they're actually leaving that business. It's not something that's going to upset the customer, and if that was going to happen, then we would either approach the customer and see if they were okay with it, or we would not do it at all. So that presents an opportunity for us. So they're going to come in, they've done an interview, but they're going to come in today and do a trial shift as well, because we really believe that. And point number one is obviously fit for the team. And then it's looking at whether or not they've got the mentality to deliver what we expect with the customers and everything else. So fingers crossed for that one. We hope it goes well. I'm sure it will, and we can see where we go. We also had interviews yesterday for the marketing role, and we've got more set up for today. Been blown away by the level of competition for that, or the level of applicants for that. So we're really going to make sure we look and pick the best one we can find. So we'll see how they go today. Going to announce later on, and now I said I was going to do this in last week's episode and I didn't, so I apologise for that, but I will. I'm not going to bore with you now, you're going to have to keep watching, but I've got an announcement of something that we were going to do, and we're looking at the different options. A decision was made last week. I said I was going to reveal what that decision was and what all of this was, and I didn't, so I'm sorry about that. That basically slipped my mind in the run of everything. But keep watching and I'll let you know what it was shortly. The van's back, so it's all been repaired. Well, they haven't took off as much as I thought, actually. Sign writing wise, they haven't took anywhere near off as much sign writing as I thought. I thought we'd have to have some of that off of there, but that's good. That's nice. Come up well. Repaired the spotlight there. That one had to be replaced. That's good. Mirror. That's good. Look at that. What a job. I'll show you a little bit of a before footage and a bit of after footage on there as well, so you can see the two. But wow, I am so pleased to finally have that done. Don't actually, there's a little bit of overspray on the window there. Could have taped up a little bit better. But loving that. Don't need all of the sign writing done, so that makes that a little bit cheaper as well, which is good. I'll send that over to the sign writers so they're aware. There's less for them to replace. Even better. So what was the big thing that I said that we were considering doing, and we had to make a decision whether it was right for us or wrong for us? Well, that is basically buying businesses. So one of the strategies that we're looking at employing as part of our growth plan is basically to acquire other businesses to merge into our business to help us obviously expand much faster. Now, an opportunity presented itself. Now, I had to sign an NDA it's a non-disclosure agreement before I could see all the documents and everything else for this particular business. So I can't go into too much detail. However, as long as I don't disclose too much, we can go into a little bit of detail. The decision that I've made is based on a number of factors. This business that I was looking at is a £2 million business. It was purely contract cleaning. What do we consider whether or not why that was a good option or not? Obviously, we're looking at what the turnover is. We're also looking at what the profit is, but we're also looking at the structure that's in place. So could we merge that into our business quite well? Now, I want a management team in place to make sure that that's already there. And basically, the team we already have here, they could then basically take over that management team, make sure it's running properly and point them in the right direction. Iron out any issues that they may have, implement some of the better things that we have in place, potentially steal some of the things that they have in place to bring into our business. And we're still looking to do that, but the decision was made that that particular business is not right for us. Why is that? Number of reasons. Basically, essentially, the risk was just too big. When you looked at the profit, not great. They inflate the profit, so they will use different factors within the legal limits to inflate the profit as much as they can. Now, the other factor is I already know, but being in the industry for as long as I have, it was £2 million, but 12 months ago, it was only £1 million. What they actually did was acquire another business to fold into that business. They also lost a number of contracts when they did that. I know that because we stole a number of them. We didn't steal a number of them, we were awarded a number of them. Why? Because they were failing. Now, them being a failing business or failing with their customers isn't always a bad thing, because if they're failing, we could potentially win and turn it around, make it profitable. But essentially, revenue was quite high, profit was quite low. Now, when I dug into the numbers a little bit more, the main reason why is because their hourly rate is their hourly rate on most contracts was just too flaming tight. And if it's too tight, you can't make profit. Simple as that. The next factor we've got is actually the majority of their contracts were short-term contracts. It was an asset sale. What they were classing as the assets were the contracts. Their contracts aren't tight enough. So we could buy the business and basically take on all of those contracts, and then overnight, like that, people leave us. Whether it's because they're already considering it or whatever reasons, they don't like the fact that they're selling or whatever. A number of reasons they could do that. So that's a risk in itself. Now, I had a look at all of that and I was still considering it, which is why I said I was on the fence and I wasn't sure if I should, shouldn't, and everything else. However, in this case, the asking price was just way too high. And I mean way too high. And when I asked if there was any negotiation on that and what we were looking at, different things, and obviously explained my concerns and everything else, it was a point blank kind of no. Oh, and by the way, we want this, that, this, and everything. And it was just kind of, whoa, hang on a minute. Are you sure you want to sell this? So we have chosen not to buy that business. However, we're still looking at possibly acquiring other business that we could fold into ours and push forward. That is one of our growth strategies. That is what a lot of businesses do. And we'll see if it works. We're going to keep exploring the market. Now, preferably we want businesses that are slightly smaller than ours, but we'll see how we go and where we get on with it. That's where we are with that at the moment. That was the big thing. And I was hoping it was going to work out, but I just don't think it was worth the risk at this stage. So we'll leave it for now.
So we're at the Fountain Inn. We're just doing the fan. It has been advised that this needs to be resorted because I'm not sure if you can quite see the plugs slightly popping out. And that is the only support bracket holding this up, other than the fan, which, as you can see, half the fan is supporting the entire ducting upwards. Does not seem to feel safe, but we are giving it a good scrub down and scrape off.
So just wrapping up for the day, it's just about 6:15 and I'm heading off, but it's a really nice way to end the day by getting an email from a new contract client, basically just saying how over the moon they are. They've been blown away by the things we've already done. They're getting feedback from their colleagues about how much cleaner the environment is, and they're just really, really impressed by the service that we're providing, which is absolutely fantastic for two reasons, or particularly fantastic for two reasons. Number one, they've had cleaners in-house, so they've been employing direct their own cleaning team. Typically, people tend to not notice because they're managing it anyway, so they invest or not notice. Typically, it takes people longer to notice the difference and things like that when they've been doing it in-house, because they know they have to invest the time to manage, therefore they invest quite a lot of time to manage. So that's really, really good. Secondly, the second reason, we haven't actually even started yet. So we're not supposed to start there until Monday officially, but they had an event happening this week. So they asked us if we could go in and just provide them a little bit extra support this week before we officially start on Monday. So all we've done is go in and do 2 cleans for them, just to pick the standards up, get it to where it needs to be and support their current cleaners in there at the moment. And they're absolutely blown away, which is brilliant, brilliant news. Over the moon with it. Kudos goes to all the team. And yeah, can't wait until we really get in there properly next week. We've got 2 sites starting next week, this one and another one, so come back next week as well. Make sure you keep watching because we'll reveal all for those sites as well.
So we're at Poppins today over in Gloucester. We're starting off with the fan. There's the fan, pop the duct in, fix it.
It's Thursday, 25th of April. I'm heading into the office, getting into the office a little bit early this morning because I've got lots to do, still juggling multiple things, trying to get everything sorted. Main thing is this morning, or the main thing is today, is to edit the footage from last week for the episode of Behind the Cleans. By the time you've watched this, it would basically be last week's episode that you watched. Click the link above if you want to watch that. Assuming I haven't already put the link in, because sometimes I can't put the link in twice for one video. Blah, 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 blah. Rambling again. Anyway, so heading into the office for that. Some really good news yesterday. We offered out the position for the customer service role to the person I was explaining about, who has come across from a customer, which is really good news. She's starting straight away because she was made redundant. She's able to start straight away, so that's really, really good. She understands relatively a little bit about our business because of the crossover and where she's come from and stuff like that. She's done diary bookings and things like that before as well, so that should all bode well. That's what we're hoping, at least, to make sure that she can get up and running, because we are coming into our busiest time of the year now, and we want to make sure that obviously we can service our customers to the best possible way we can. I'll still be juggling other bits and pieces today as well, but essentially most of it is going to be editing. We've got more interviews for the marketing role tomorrow, and then we'll be going through a second stage for next week with regards to presentations and stuff like that as well. So it's all go. It's go, go, go. It's Friday morning, I'm in the office. I got a good amount of stuff done yesterday, but today, or this morning, I just want to finish off a little bit more, get the episode uploaded up to YouTube so it's ready to go with all the right links and everything else for you. Then I've got to finish up some shorts as well to make sure we're planned on that. So I've allocated myself a couple of hours this morning to get that done. Busy day through the day then. I've got a couple of emails I've got to send out, a few people I've got to contact. We finally got a date for the external tender meeting. So the second stage, or third stage, I've finally got a date for that now. So looking forward to getting sorted for that. But I've got to make sure I allocate myself time to create a presentation, because we have to present to multiple people in the meeting. Can't say too much, but looking forward to doing that as well. Keep watching, we'll bring that to you. It's not for a couple of weeks, but I might just give you a little sneak peek of the presentation that we're doing as well. Technicians are flat out today. We've got, literally, they're all fully booked. We've got one customer who is a housing association that we're going and we're doing some carpet cleans for, and we're also doing some carpet repairs for as well, which is really good. And you know, contract side, again, absolutely flat out. They're gearing up for the 2 new sites that are starting next week. So keep watching so you can see those. We'll bring you a little bit more information about those as well. So yeah, it's going to be a busy day. What else have we got? There's something else that's going on in my mind, and I know it's happening today. We've got another round of interviews for the marketing position. So last round of interviews for last group of interviews for the first round. Then we'll go to the second stage next week. For now though, I'm going to get straight onto this content myself and get cracking.
just love how he shut everybody's gates.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting one in there?
Yeah.
You got Danny.
It's already recorded.
Oh. Which way do you hold it? Which way do you hold it? That way?
The other way.
That's the lens.
That's the lens.
Turn
So,
around.
I don't want it, there'll be my face on
No,
it.
it's on your face. Turn it around.
Oh!
Scream there. Look.
Oh my god.
Nothing's happening.
Hi.
Just another day in the office. Waiting for the cows.
No way.
Really? What's happening?
So waiting for fireworks.
Yeah, literally. It's like,
You'll hear
I
it
just
before
want
you
to
see
see
it.
all and see if they just start running. Imagine
That's
like
what I
one
wanna
runs that
see.
way, one runs that way.
Yeah, you're rushing it. They come now.
Yeah.
Douche.
What about the cars?
That's why I wanted to come out because I'm like, I want to see if the cows start running everywhere.
We go down to the crossroads and then they're all in Weston.
Yeah.
I hope they don't take too much longer. I've got someone coming for an interview in half
They'll be
12.
like, what are you all doing on the steps?
Can you see them, Sean? Oh god, don't stop there.
Stop there. Like tell him to move.
It is a bit interview.
Do you want me to record it?
That's alright, it was just after.
He'll be like, are you here for an interview? I'm not holding that.
I can't see. No.
No. Oh, he looks smart, doesn't he?
Hello.
Are you looking?
The stairs here.
We're waiting for the cows.
There's some cows meant to be running through.
What happens when the office is above a farm? Are you? Yeah, you're here for an interview. Come on out.
Sorry.
Ignore
Let
us.
me get down.
Can you shout me when they're actually coming and I'm going to go and actually do some work? But you stay there because you're in charge of the video, okay? You stay there.
Hi, Ash.
Nothing coming.
Shall I do a daily vlog? The life of Faith Clean. Say hi, Kim.
Hi, it's TIMECODES again.
There's Chloe.
Ash going to let us know. Are you actually recording?
This is Lee. Don't think there's anyone here. No. This is Lee. We're doing the daily vlog. Doing a daily vlog. Danny is training Maddie.
They've got 2 jobs booked in at the moment, so their arrival time would be basically between...
And we're waiting for some cows to do some running, which they're not here yet. Day-to-day life of Vapor Clean. Say hi, Ash.
No.
Kim. Chloe.
Hi.
What do you do day-to-day in Vapor Clean?
Everything. I do washing. I talk to customers. I book in jobs. I talk to Sean a lot.
Hi. What is your favourite thing?
Beating you. Targets.
So me and Chloe try and have competitions on who can take the highest money.
I'm winning. As of yesterday,
Only by £200.
I'm still winning. Even if it was by £1, I'm still winning.
Danny, what do you do day to day in Vapor Clean?
Everything.
We're doing a day to day in Vapor Clean. What's your favourite thing?
Having staff.
You could ask her what she is in Vapor.
Yes. What are you? Who are you?
I am the office and technician manager.
Very nice. And do you like it?
I love it. Absolutely love it.
This is Maddie. You don't mind being on video, do you? You don't mind being on video. And Danny is currently training her for a full-time customer service role. And oh my god, the cows are coming! What way they come in?
Down here.
Where are they? I thought they would be running.
They were running.
Oh, Oh.
I would close the door.
Yeah. I can hear them. Oh my god!
Oh, they're huge. Here comes, they're pretty. Lucky we didn't stand behind the gate down there, Ash.
Yeah.
Oh, I want one. Yes.
I'll have this one coming in last.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's.
Oh, they're all confused.
Oh.
Thanks for providing the entertainment there.
Into the grass. Oh, nice. We've just gone for a buffet. Go on, Eric.
Get him, Eric.
Get him, Eric.
You would think it was harder than that, wouldn't
I
you?
was just about to say I was expecting it to be a lot harder.
And that is the day in paper clean.
It is 3:30 Friday. We are wrapping up the week, and what an end to the week it has been. Absolutely phenomenal Friday. We're all leaving on a super high, although a little bit drained of energy after a crazy busy week. First of all, we had a really good round of interviews today. We've been absolutely blown away by the amount of applicants and the quality of applicants that we've had for that marketing position. So much so, we were really taken by one particular applicant that stood out from the crowd and we felt was an excellent fit for the company. Got to wait a little while because they do have a bit of a notice period on their current position, but we have offered out the position because we just liked them that much. We skipped that second stage. Don't think that's advisable. We should be very thorough. But do you know what? Sometimes in business, when you get a gut feeling, you've just got to run with it and you've got to take that chance. And that's what we're doing. We feel that person is right. Hopefully, we'll be proven right, but only time will tell on that. We also had more interviews for technicians as well and been blown away by them. So we've set up more trial days. Essentially, this team could end up going much bigger than we expected straight away. But I've said it before, I'll say it again. When you find the right people, you've got to make room for them. So it will just simply be scaling even more than what we'd planned for. The one thing, or the biggest thing that has held us back over the last few years has been recruitment, finding the right people. We can put bums in seats, but we can't find the right people. So that's why we've made the decisions to keep pushing forwards and get the right people in. So they're going out. We've got new starters next week, which is absolutely brilliant. The customer service team have absolutely smashed it. We've been having some laughs in the office today as well, but they've absolutely smashed it. They've hit gold for April. Didn't think we were going to get there, but by hook or by crook, they've absolutely smashed gold in April. Plus, they are on fire. Maddie's doing absolutely brilliant as well. Hit the ground running this week. Already done her first booking just a few days in, which is amazing. And now the team are just literally firing on all cylinders. So much so they've set themselves a target to hit by the end of the month. That basically, they're now saying that they reckon they can hit £10,000 in bookings by end of play on Wednesday. Now, I've said, put your money where your mouth is. If you hit it on Friday, we'll all go down the pub, we'll all have a few beers, and if you hit it, it's on me. But if they don't, they've got to buy me a few beers instead. So will they hit it? Guess what? You're going to have to come back next week to find out. And on that note, that is it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Please do click subscribe below, turn on that notification bell, otherwise you will miss next week's episode. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week behind the cleans.